Well, that got everybody's attention. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the love and light that is Unity of Lawrence. Welcome to those watching us on Zoom or Facebook. We're grateful to have you all here. In Unity, we begin everything with prayer. Let's take a centering breath and open to the divine in all of us and listen to this prayer. On this day, we dedicate our hearts to peace on earth. We appreciate everyone's spiritual journey and the abundant blessings bestowed upon us. In unity with all who seek to express freedom, joy, and transformation, we welcome our divine inheritance as creators. We come from love as love to be love. In harmony with this truth, we live to the best of our ability with a peaceful mind, a peaceful heart, and a peaceful spirit. And so it is. Amen. Our prayer chaplains are trained to hold sacred space and pray with you one-on-one. If there is anything in your heart to be held in prayer, we invite you to see a chaplain following today's service at the front of the sanctuary. And this week, it's Karen Langsford. Yay! Now, let's please join Holly. Let's stand and please join Holly in singing, "We Come Together in the Name of Love."
Take a look at the person next to you. Say, God loves you and I love you too. Now feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together, we come together, we come together. In the name of love, we come together. We come together, we come together, in the name of love. Take a look at the person next to you. Say, I recognize the God in you. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. We come together, we come together. We come together in the name of love. We come together, we come together, we come together in the name of love. And now let's greet each other, say hello to your neighbors. From every walk of life, and every creed and color, as we reunite, let's honor the God in each other. Take a look at the person next to you. Say namaste and I bow to you. Feel the love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice and repeat after me. Here we go. We come together. We come together. We come together. In the name of love, we come together. We come together. We come together. In the name of love, we come together. We come together, we come together in the name of love. Thank you.
Thank you, Holly. Thank you, everyone. And now, as usual, it's time for our unity intentions. Please affirm with me unity's founding principle. There is only one presence and one power in the universe and in my life, God, the source of all good. And now our Unity of Lawrence vision statement. United in divine love and joy, we celebrate a peaceful and abundant world for all. And now our Unity of Lawrence mission statement. We are a thriving spiritual community, sharing love, building bridges, and inspiring transformation. Star Sister Revival performs and composes music in honor of the sacred moments in life. With original works, indie and world folk music genres, this trio features three-part harmonies, guitar, hand drums, and ethereal soundscapes. Lana Marie Haas, Kimberly Storm, and Holly Taylor have gathered to co-create as Star Sister Revival with the musical influence of Rising Appalachia, the Wallen Jennings, and India Ari. Their multifaceted creative expression shines through a myriad of genres. Like stars rekindling, Star Sister Revival gently reminds us of our access to the ancient wisdom within through song. Welcome.
All right, thank you. I know a way away from the scene into the unseen. Ride the tide of least resistance and rise on silent wings. We will come, just listen. We will come, just listen. This path leads up to a garden that'll lift you from yourself. Breathe into this quiet home and you know there's nothing else. We've come together, blossoms we will scatter all across the nation, this fragrance of love. We've come together, blossoms we will scatter all across the nation, this fragrance of love. Flowers singing, come, come, it really is like this. Come, come, let the winds be your bliss. Come, come, it really is like this. Come, come, let the wind kiss your lips. This path leads down to a river to refresh your weary soul. Wander in and cool your thoughts, just be present to the whole. Come, come, feel the holy waters. Come, come, you can dive right in. Come, come, behold the sacred water. Come, come, you can heal yourself. And if every way before you is closed, a secret path will open unto you. And if every wall is closing in around you, there's only one thing left to do. You just come, just listen. Why don't you come, just listen. This path leads us to the sky bridge that we must cross alone. And when it's time, we will remember how to get back home. We will come, just listen. We will come, just listen. Yes, we will come, just listen. I know a way away from this scene into the unseen. You ride the tide of least resistance and rise on golden wings.
Star Sister Revival. Reverend Mary Wood was ordained in 2005 and has served in churches in Fort Wayne, Indiana and Mississauga, Ontario. She recently retired and is returning to Canada after spending the last 6 months at Unity Village. Reverend Mary is the author of Beyond the Fear of Stuttering, My Journey to Self-Acceptance and Freedom. Welcome, Reverend Mary. We're happy to have you here.
Wow. I am happy to be here. I love the energy in this place. Yes. Woo-hoo. Well, my talk title today is From Fear to Love. And first of all, a little bit about why this subject is so important and a favorite one for me. In January 1989, I went to a conference in Toronto, Ontario, that was entitled Born Rich. I thought it was all about the money. I was a single parent at the time. But it was so much more than that. And I can still remember these words. The mind controls the body. What I think about, I bring about. Sounds a little bit like unity, doesn't it? I had never heard those words used in this context before. And of all the thousands of words that were spoken that day during the conference, I remembered these stayed with me. You see, I had stuttered for about 50 years. My father stuttered, and I thought it was hereditary. We never talked about stuttering in our household. It just kind of hung there. But I would watch my mom. She would make phone calls for my dad. She would speak for him in a group of people. And I had let stuttering run my life in many ways. I never went to university because to stand and speak in front of somebody, I don't think so. Can you imagine that now? And I was a covert stutterer. I was so ashamed of it. And I had hundreds of ways to hide it. In a restaurant, I'd order what I thought I could say rather than what I really wanted to eat. The letter S was good for me, so I ordered a lot of salmon sandwiches. That worked well. So these are just two of the ways that I allowed stuttering to run my life. And on the way home from the conference, with those words in my mind, I knew that I didn't have to stutter anymore. I had no idea how this was going to happen, how this would come about. And then in 1994, I found my way to Unity in Hamilton, Ontario, and heard the words of Myrtle Fillmore, our co-founder. As a perfect child of God, I did not inherit sickness. Those are Myrtle's words. Yes. And so I thought, I wonder if I really did inherit stuttering. Then I read Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich. Another one, because I thought it was about the money. But in it, he lists the fears. And the first fear is the fear of poverty. And the second fear is the fear of rejection. And I just knew that I didn't have to go any farther than that. I knew that this was the main fear that was running my life. You see, fear keeps us focused on the past or worried about the future. And the fear of rejection is one of our deepest human fears. Why? Because we're biologically wired with a longing to belong. We fear being seen in a critical way. We fear being alone. And we fear change. I thought, does that apply to us these days? So it was important for me not to read and understand these from a place of fear, but from a new place of awareness, of understanding, and perhaps even acceptance. I could never put into words what my fear felt like before. So here are a couple of definitions of fear that I've worked with. F-E-A-R, a fantasized experience that appears real. Let's have that, a fantasized experience that appears real. You see, fear is all in our imagination. It's a state of mind. And fear is a negative thought that we have in a situation where our self-esteem maybe isn't where it could be, or our understanding isn't where it could be. And when I read this definition of fear, suddenly this thing that was present every day in my life had a name, and it didn't seem so formidable or so hopeless anymore. You and I might have another definition of fear, but I knew that certainly fear wasn't my friend, and it also was my learning lesson. I realized this. It continues to be some days. I drive here from Burlington, Ontario, and it takes me 3 days on the road. I hadn't done this for over 3 years because of the pandemic that's going on. And so I started to worry before I came to the village. Can I still do this? Can I still do this? I'm here, so I guess it worked. I think the fear shows up in everybody's life. And I would invite you to be aware of where this is happening in your life. Are there certain situations? Are there certain people? Are there certain authority figures? Is there a common thread through the fear? And many times we squish down, we suppress those feelings of fear because we think if we really show who we are, then we're not going to be accepted or loved. And these fears show up as the same story over and over and over again. So I would invite you to be aware of the stories that you are thinking about, that you are telling over and over again, and see if they are fear-related in any way. And I invite you to do this not from a place of shame and blame and all that stuff, but from a place of love and acceptance and awareness. My same old stories just keep popping up now and then. I don't know where they come from, but anyway. Like when I'm in traffic and I'm in a hurry to get somewhere and the car isn't going as fast as I want it to go in front of me. Does anybody else experience that? No. And under the anger, there is fear. So what's the fear? You're not doing what, And then I thought, I'm really grateful that my license plate doesn't read Rev Mary. As sometimes I give them a hand signal as I pass them by. You got to laugh through this stuff. And then there are times when you might feel that someone knows more about who we are than we do. When we feel rejected, who is really rejecting you and I? It's only possible for me to feel that someone's rejecting me, not loving me, when I don't remember who I am. When I don't remember that I have been born a whole and perfect child of God, which is our second basic unity principle. We spoke that this morning. Because when I am not connected to my wholeness, I'm the one who's rejecting me. And I thought, darn it, I can't blame you for how I feel. How many times do you say, you think, you make me feel? No. It's me who's making me feel. Why? Because we certainly don't have any idea what they think about us. It's our perception of who I think I am that makes me think I know how you feel about me. What someone thinks about you has nothing to do with who you are. Even your partner, even your kids. I have to remember that one. But what I think about me does, and what you think about you does. It has everything to do with who you think you are. And so it's important to see the relationship between the thoughts of fear we have and how they show up in our life as experiences, appearing as if someone or something is against us. Here are some ideas that might get us past this fear. Number one is know that we have been created in the image and likeness of God, and we do have the courage to face our fears no matter what they are. Listen to these feelings of fear, because very often they bring us the answers that we're looking for. Be open for the lesson that comes with everything. I don't know about you, but sometimes I think I've had enough lessons, God. What's going on here? Especially these days or these past years. And start to notice when we speak these words out loud or to ourselves, you make me feel. Why? Because this is the beginning of taking responsibility for how we feel, because we start to realize that you cannot make me feel. I do it in here. And then also sing Daniel Nahmod's song, I Love Myself the Way I Am. Do you know that one? Anyway, check it out on the website. There's nothing I need to change. Excuse me. I was also surprised to learn that stuttering could become my comfort zone. I used it as an excuse, as I said, not to attend university, not to stand and speak what was on my mind, not to meet new people. So I invite you to look and see if there's a negative in your life that has become your comfort zone. Are you using this as a reason, as an excuse, not to follow what's in your heart? And giving this up can feel like giving up a bad relationship. I've had a couple of those. Maybe you have too. And we know what the relationship is like, even if we don't like it, and we stay there because it's what we know. In some ways, this relationship feels safe. The fear of the unknown, what might be expected of us, is greater than the bad relationship or the bad experience that we're having. Here's a story about facing fear and how it can be applied to just about anything in life. When I was much younger, I was skiing on a hill that I had never skied before. I can still see it. It was in Collingwood. That's about 3 hours north of Toronto. So I had gone up on the left, and I was standing up there. It was a nice sunny day, looking down the hill, had my ski poles, and look at all the moguls that I would have to go through. And I had been standing there. Moguls, in case you don't know, does anybody know what moguls are? These great big hills in this hill, and you have to go around them. You just can't ski down them. Never make it. Well, a friend of mine skied up beside me and offered me this advice to help me traverse the hill and get to the bottom. He told me to say to myself all the way down, moguls are my friends. Moguls are my friends. Moguls are my friends. My friends. And what really helped too is that he skied in front of me, which was good. But when I arrived safely at the bottom of the hill and I realized that I really enjoyed it, I realized that this could also be applied to stuttering. And so I started to say, stuttering is my friend. Never before in my whole life. And what a change that made. So I invite you, is there something in your life that you're looking at, something that is a lesson for you that you're not too happy about, but that you could change to, that is my friend. There were many new beginnings for me as I was starting to understand what a large part fear was playing in my life. And as I released the fear, then the love that is always here began to move in. One moment, one day at a time. I began to listen to what's here instead of what's here. You see, love isn't something that we have to search for. It's who we are. It's here all the time. It's just waiting for us to say yes to it, to accept it, to what it is offering. Revealing Word, our metaphysical dictionary, says that love is an inner quality that sees good in everything and in everybody. It insists that all is good, and by refusing to see anything but good, it causes that quality finally to appear uppermost in itself and in all things. We stay in the vibration of love by loving. The more love we give, the more love we attract. Here are words from a song written by a friend who I met through my work in the prison system. I've worked in the prison system for over 25 years. And here's a song that one of the inmates wrote. Loving, it's what we're born to do. Learning to love everyone, no matter who, while laughing at our humanity and linking with each other to create harmony. Could you imagine somebody who's incarcerated writing this, that they had come to that place? We create the possibility of living in peace and unity by learning to love no matter who. And loving is what we're born to do. Here's a story about Joseph Charles. I love this story. He lived in San Francisco, and every day he stood at the curb in his house, in front of his house, wearing white gloves, waved at the cars going by with this great big smile on his face. He's actually on YouTube somewhere. People drove miles out of their way every day just to go past him. Isn't that incredible? We're so starved at times for someone to accept us and love us. He did this for over 26 years. Stood out there, sharing his smiles and his love with everyone. And he died in 2002 at the age of 91. Hey, that's what I'm going to be doing. You see, when we open our hearts and our minds, we never, ever, ever know what's going to show up. Ministry, let me tell you, was the last thing on my mind. I was attending the Unity Church in Hamilton, Ontario, and I've been going to Unity, the Unity classes, and I had a whole bunch of them, but I just thought I was doing it so I could learn more about Unity. And then one night the minister and I went out for dinner, and she'd been asking me over and over again, what about ministry? And I kept saying, I'm 65 years old, I'm too old. Then that night she asked me what I was going to do with the rest of my life, and I thought, oh, I can't say it here. Oh, she got me. Because I knew that was the I'm going to cry. I knew that was the question that I needed to hear. I was ordained when I was 68 years old. So age has nothing to do with anything unless we decide that it does. I believe that, hey, we can all do it. We can all do it. I believe that the journey from fear to love is a required trip for each one of us, maybe in this life, the next life, or whatever. And it always brings lessons with it. Lessons that continue to encourage you and I to say yes to the love that we are, to the love that is always here. Love is my decision, like Daniel Nahmod says, and I invite you to make it yours. John Rod said, I've written a book called Beyond the Fear of Stuttering. And you know what? It's all unity information. There are chapters on love, on fear, on self-esteem, on gratitude, on forgiveness. There's a chapter in there entitled, It's Not Really About Stuttering, because most of the time it's not really about what we think it's about. It's for sale after the service if you'd like to take it with you. It's all for sale on Amazon. Life is incredible when you keep saying yes. I am so glad to be here. I love this place. I am so glad to be here. And I thank you for allowing me to share my words with you today. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And now I invite you for a moment of prayer and meditation and music and whatever follows. Thank you. Thank you. I invite you to close your eyes if this feels comfortable for you, and to put your hands on your heart if this feels comfortable, whatever works for you. But just know that as we breathe, that we truly are the breath of God. And that this presence of God is with us no matter where we are, no matter what we are doing, no matter how young we are, no matter how old we are, that this presence is always here, always with us. And so during these interesting times that we are experiencing these days, have experienced, let us always remember that. It seems like there have been so many shoulds. This should be happening. I should be doing this. You should be doing that. And let us realize during this time as we go into our humanity, oh yes, to have patience with ourselves and each other. To realize that under the anger there is always fear. Under any negative emotion, it usually relates to fear of some kind. And so from this awareness, really is a blessing when we come to realize that. Let us know that we are never, ever alone. That in the darkness of night or in the lightness of day, it doesn't matter. That Spirit is always with us. God is here. There's only one presence and one power. And as we say thank you for the truth that unity teaches, we say thank you for Myrtle and Charles and the truth that they brought that started this incredible, this heart organization. We say thank you, God. We say thank you for each and every one of you who is here on a Sunday morning, who is watching online, or who is just hearing it in your heart for some way. We say thank you, God. And so with this love and this gratitude in our hearts, let us spend a few moments in the silence, aware of this ever-present presence in the silence. And today we remember all the names that are on your prayer list here. And also we hold in our hearts and our minds all those who have been affected in Florida and other places for the weather over this past weekend. We see the presence of God with them in every moment, healing wherever the healing needs to take place, comforting wherever the comforting needs to take place. And for this awareness and for this acceptance, we say thank you, God. And so it is. Amen. Amen. Nice to meet you.
This next song is by Nessie Gomez. It's called All Related in Love. Walking tonga Gran Espiritu agradezco Pachamama Walking tonga Tonga Sheila agradezco Pachamama en el cielo con las pájaros que vuelan las oraciones y amor estilo de la luna amor mi vida preciosa amor dame fuerza amor confío en medicina I crossed over anxious spirit lost my knowing
confused senses, ancient voices spill their secrets, taking footsteps with our mother, all related, broken hearted, no more darkness. With this love, we are all related in love. Give me strength in this love. We are all related in love. Give me strength in this love. We are related in love. Give me strength in this love. We are all related in love. We are all related in love. We are all related in love. Give me strength in this love. We are related in love. Cure, 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 cure me. Cure, 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 cure me. Cure, 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 cure me. Medicina, with this love, we are all related in love. Give me strength in this love. We are all related in love. Give me strength in this love. We are related in love. Give me strength in this love. We are related in love. Give me strength in love. Every time I feel this start over. Start over. Every time I feel this way, this old familiar sinking, I will lay my troubles down by the water, where the river will never run dry. Hallelujah. I'm gonna let myself be lifted. I'm gonna let myself be lifted. I'm gonna let myself be lifted. By and by, I will lay my troubles down by the water, where the river will never run dry. It's been said, and I do believe, as you ask, so shall you receive. So take from me these troubles, bring me sweet release, where the river will never run dry. Hallelujah. Myself be hallelujah. Myself be hallelujah. Myself be by and by I will lay my troubles down by the water, where the river will never run dry. There is a river in this heart of hearts, with a knowingness of my highest good. I am willing, I will do my part, where the river will never run dry. Hallelujah. I'm gonna let myself be lifted. Hallelujah. I'm gonna let myself be lifted. Hallelujah. I'm gonna let myself be lifted. By and by I will lay my troubles down by the water, where the river will never run dry. Where the river will never run dry. This river will never run dry. Thank you.
That was beautiful. Thank you so much. As our ushers come forward for our time of thanks, I invite you to join me as we hold our gifts to this community in our hands and love in our hearts. Let's affirm together, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And so it is. As the love offering is collected, let's join Holly in singing, There Is Only Love.
In this moment, in this place, I remember who I am, letting fear and worry fall away from me. I open my eyes and see there is only love. There is only love. It's a love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. When I lose myself, when it seems I've lost my way, when I go inside and quiet my mind, I hear Spirit gently say, there is only love. There is only love. It's a love that heals, love that sets us free. There is only love. There is only love.
Thank you, Holly. As our ushers come forward, here's our prayer of thanks. Please listen. We are grateful and we bless the flow of good that supports our unity community. We bless the givers who give their time, talent, and treasure. We stand in the knowing that the flow of good goes forth only to return again and again, and so it is. Amen. And now, before we continue with announcements and opportunities, I understand that someone has a special day today, and it's their birthday, and that's Avery. And so let's stand. Let's rub our hands together and say, Avery, we love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divinity in you. Yes, indeed. A very special welcome to our guests today. Thank you for joining us. If you would like more information about the Unity Movement and Unity of Lawrence, pick up a welcome packet in the foyer. In the seat pocket in front of you, there is a feedback form for you to let the board know what you liked about the service and how we can improve. Drop them off in the office. Thanks. The new October calendar is available to pick up in the foyer. The lunch bunch is going to the Big Mill at 900 Mississippi Street. All are welcome. Our weekly open meditation group meets on Tuesdays at 6:30 in the sanctuary. Everyone is welcome. You are invited to Pauline Sharp's historical performance of Chief Lucy of the Kaw Indians at 3 p.m. today here at Unity of Lawrence. More information is in the foyer. Are you interested in expanding your spiritual service at Unity of Lawrence? Chaplain training is where you can learn to pray the Unity way. Join Karen Langsford, lead chaplain, and Robin Goff, LUT, for a 2-day training next Saturday, October 8th, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and Sunday, October 9th, from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. in the sanctuary. Bring a lunch for Saturday and join your Unity family at the potluck on Sunday. Sign-up sheets are in the foyer. Our new member class with Sharon Dwyer, licensed Unity teacher, will be on the last 3 Sundays in October, the 16th, the 23rd, and the 30th, after the service from 12:15 to 1:45 p.m. We will be using the 5 Principles, A Guide to Practical Spirituality by Ellen Davenport, which is available online. To become eligible for Unity membership, you will need to attend 2 out of the 3 classes. Please sign up in the foyer. A meditation retreat hosted jointly by Jay Pryor and Phil Roger is scheduled for Saturday, October 22nd at the Fairchild Wellness Center in Overbrook, Kansas. A detailed information sheet with the schedule is available in the foyer, as well as the sign-up sheet. And please join us next Sunday when Robin Goff, licensed Unity teacher, brings us the message, More Than I Dared to Ask. Special music with Cindy Novello. Our second Sunday potluck is also next week. Bring a dish that is ready to serve to share with your Unity community. And now it's time to sing in our youths.
Let's stand up and we'll sing to him. You are walking in the light, in the light, in the light. You are walking in the light of God. In the light, 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 in the light of God.
Today our lesson was about the 5 basic Unity principles, and do you remember them? No. God is good. And then 2, so am I. And our affirmation was just the first 2. So that was our lesson today.
Okay, congregation, let's bless our youth. Please rise and prepare to send them your love as we sing together. We love you, we bless you, we appreciate you, and we behold the divinity in you. Because our vision is celebrating a peaceful and abundant world for all, let's all join in and sing the peace song.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be. With God our Creator, united all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. To